my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go from Orchard Park. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll look to throw. Going for it all. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. A first down throw for Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Again, it's Benson. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Cole Bishop up to make the play. 2nd and 7.
At the Bills' 26-yard line.
Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Throw here to begin the drive. Got him in and coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Second down and 6 now from the 26. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They work this out wide to Benson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, they go with Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 12
One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoffs. The Bills with the early advantage.
First and 10 at the
More
15-yard
after
line.
this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Second down and 3. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll try and run here with Benson. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, first and goal. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Throwing. Nix. Forced out wide. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Viking 18. Garoppolo 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man on take it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Cougar 19.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
They run out of the gun with Benson. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And no return for it. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Rattler, 18,
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Bronco. Scoop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Into space at the 45. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point is good. And the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead.
Titans 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Do the 12.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. This clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So, Sean McDermott going to send on the field goal unit now. This from 34 yards. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's complete to DK. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Nick's now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Second down. Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On the handoff, this is Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
And he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive. Just, they've still got some work to do.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That long down at the 5-yard line.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer. Check up.
Back to throw. This one's caught at the 4. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Down this close, 3rd and goal, I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
On the return, here comes Campbell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions. Check go.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Warriors 70. 70. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll look to throw again. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ground 80. Half. Is that?
Allen going to throw again. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's third down and a few inches. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cooks. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Arian Smith, touchdown Buffalo. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Captain. One more set. Hey. Bombers.
Nix going to throw it here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and get second down. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down. Throwing is Nix. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Titans first down.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down. Now Nix going to look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Titans 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
31. Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first down, it's Allen. who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Allen to the throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Allen to throw. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brown 80! Alert!
They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Buffalo. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
319! What's up?
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Alert! 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 I hit Monday. Alert! Regular, 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 regular. 56, 56. What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. For 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Bombers. Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st down.
3 yards on the play. 1st down, Titans.
To throw is Nix. This one downfield for Okonkwo. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Bombers.
2nd down. Nix on the run to the right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Captain. Kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Help, 319! Hey, home. Alert! Pass. Go!
Now Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Bills. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. They'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills